Excited to have a new program going. At the end of last year, we were faced with nothing really much in our future and decided to split back out and try and start up my own program going. I had a lot of confidence and faith with Bill Lester, and we worked hard on the program with him. Then spent a lot of time at the end of the last season working with Mike Forrest and trying to develop a program. And lo and behold, right around New Year's Eve, it all kind of came together, and we scrambled to get out for the Daytona test and get to the 24-hour. And we managed to get through that, not as we wanted, but at least we had a good effort out there. We split the guys in each other's respective cars now, with Bill in the 7 car and Mike in the 8 car, partnered Ryan with Mike Forrest and Bill Lester with Ian James. I think that's going to work out well, but it's sort of a fresh rebirth for us here. New car bodies and new engineering with Bill Riley. Really happy to have him helping us out. Our main goal with starting the program so late was to basically, we knew we weren't going to be a threat at the 24-hour, but we just wanted to have a nice run, and we were having that till we had an unfortunate crash at the 19-hour mark. And that left us with a pretty destroyed car. The only thing left from body work on the car that was still good was the right-hand passenger side door. Everything else was completely garbage. The motor was cracked, gearbox was cracked, right suspension all gone, bell housing gone, front left corner gone. So it was I had to send the car up to Riley to put it on the jig, stripped it back down to the bare tub, took the floor off, put a new floor on, and took Riley a while to get that sorted out. We decided at that point to put the new bodywork on that car because so much of the old bodywork was absolutely destroyed. Then just to pour gas on the fire, we added the second car. That car was the old Rum Bum car last run at Miller Motorsports Park in 2008. And that thing was rough to say the least. It was crashed. And it wasn't. Bill Riley put it best because I think it was up at storage at his place for a year. That make sure we have our tetanus shots up to date before we start working on that car. And that was basically a complete tub down rebuild, everything off the car, a lot of old parts lifed out. We haven't had a time to really pretty them up and make them nice. We just kind of got them safe, and mechanically reliable. But there's a lot of things on there, such as the way plumbing's routed or access to. Maybe if you want to change a fuel line or move an oil line somewhere, the way the oil coolers are routed, just to make it easier to work on, or fill it with quick disconnects. So if you take out the motor, you can use quick disconnects versus having to loosen oil fittings and things like that. So we just try and make it a lot more comfortable to work on and prettying it up. I like running the Daytona prototypes. I started off running GT cars in Grand-Am, and that was a lot of fun, but you're just tempted out there with running a car to compete for overall victories at sports car racing. And the nice thing about Grand-Am and the playing field that they created was anybody could go out there, get access to the same equipment, and it really comes down to people and execution, and everybody has access to that, and we're competing for overall wins. There's a great television package with it. It's exciting racing. I think the whole tech team has done a phenomenal job trying to keep the chassis equal and the motors equal, and any car out there in the top 12 can easily win a race, and I think that makes exciting racing and keeps people coming back.